What's going on, YouTube? It's good to be back. If you don't already know, my name is josephclukey. Just kind of had some nightly thoughts tonight. Thought I'd come on here, kind of share my perspective, my philosophy on some beliefs I have in this life. I thought it'd be no better time just to sit down here with my DJI and just get to talking. So what I truly believe is that what goes around comes around. All right, a lot of people believe that, but to what extent do I believe it, right? So let's say hypothetically, you're super negative or nasty to a person, right? You're condescending, demeaning, whatever it is. I believe that always comes back around. Now, maybe that's not the case for you, right? But I think it comes back not just maybe through another person being condescending or mean to you. It might be like an actual thing that happens in life, right? So, and this doesn't always happen instantaneously. I think that's the misconception. It's like if I do this wrong to somebody, next thing you know, it's just going to come back and bite them in the butt like 2 weeks down the line, right? It might take 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30. You don't know. But if you believe that what goes around comes around, it is inevitably going to come back around. Now my whole philosophy was stealing, right? Because I don't think it's right. People can have their own beliefs, but what I believe is, like, say I were to go to Target and steal $100 worth of merchandise, hypothetically, then I feel like maybe in a month, 2 months, next thing you know, my battery goes out, my alternator goes out, my tooth is aching, something's going to come back around to where I'm going to have to spend the money no matter what. But now it seemed more of like a burden, if that makes sense. Same thing. If you have trash, you leave it on the ground outside, right? No issue, no big problem. But I believe if you do that, that means that almost invites that to be done in your space, in your room, in your house. Somebody can do the same, and that almost like invites that, right? Now, whether or not this aligns with what you kind of believe in, and whether or not it's actually right or wrong, because at the end of the day, we really don't know. But if you just live by this philosophy, live by this lifestyle, you will be a lot better of a human, because you're considerate of others, you're considerate of things, you're considerate of not being, trashy, being all over the place, and just not treating things how you would want to be treated back, if that makes sense. Same thing for your body, right? If you don't work out, you're going to become weak. There is just as much as an output as there is an input, right? So what you aren't doing, you're accepting the other. So like what you don't say no to, you're choosing, right? So if you're not saying no to the nasty foods, you're not saying no to skipping a workout and you just want to skip workouts, whatever it is, you're inviting the other thing. It's like a pendulum almost. Like, that's kind of my whole philosophy on life. And there's some places, right, you maybe your morals are, you think some can be more, flexed, right? You can kind of play with them more, right? Maybe you don't care. You could toss your gum on the side of the road and whatever, right? Some people, it is different for everybody, but I think if you have that mindset going into every situation, not only will it make you as a person better, but inevitably that if you're nice and you're kind and you treat people well, that it's going to come back. And not all the times, right? There's going to be shitty people out there. Not if you're 100% perfect human, that everything good is going to come back, right? But that's kind of my thought on like what goes around comes around, because literally apply it to anything, you can kind of see it. If you start applying it to your life, how you live your day-to-day basis, not only will you feel better because you're not negative, right? Or doing trashy things, but you're also treating people better. And that does come back around. Whether or not you believe it, or whether or not you think it's instantaneously, it will come back around. These are just some nightly thoughts. I'm going to post some more videos soon. Just kind of had some thoughts tonight. Pretty much of a short video, but I'll see you guys next time.